And we're back, guys. If you just saw, we're tuning in live, coming to you right into Game 2, Search and Destroy. Or it looks like, just kidding. I got a little excited as well. I thought we were going to kick this match off. But the guys got a little bit antsy in the room and started it up a little bit too early. I can understand that when you're playing such a big match, that tends to happen. I would do the same thing too, Astro. But Game 2 is going to be Search and Destroy Karachi. Xtravagant coming off of a big win here in game number 1. They've got to try to continue that momentum, and we're looking for Influence to really step it up. Search and Destroy Karachi is one of these teams, both these teams, favorite map of both of them and game type. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what these guys can do in this matchup here. Astro, what are some things in particular we're going to have to see for Karachi Search and Destroy? Oh, it looks like we might have had Astro drop out for a hot second there, guys. So don't worry. I got to find myself. Are you there, man?
I should be in.
Oh, all right, nice.
I think my mic was muted, but yeah, what I was saying was, on Karachi, these teams are going to have their strategy down at this point. It's the winter bracket finals, and at this point, we're going to see some nice rush strategy, I think, and that's what I expect out of both teams.
Awesome. Well, let's kick it off with Karachi Search and Destroy, guys. We're going to see a couple things either happen. You're going to see lightweight marathon classes used within the early 15 seconds of this game to get into either bomb site B off to the left side, or you'll see the other guys rush up to the right side street to bomb side A. Let's kick it off with our bottom team, which is going to be Xtravagant. They did win game number 1, so I'd like to continue and watch them. And who do you think we should watch, Hasher? Who are you feeling right now? Do you want to get Sidrock? Do you want to get Rambo, Big Timer, or J-Cap going on the cam?
Well, actually, let's pick out J-Cap.
All right.
What he can do here.
Yep. J-Cap is definitely a really well he plays Search and Destroy. Like, he can hang with the best of them. So let's kick our player camera off with J-Cap. They're going to be on the bottom team for the Seals. And as you can see here, he's just using Marathon Stopping Power. Not every time you see somebody get in, because Rambo will have the classic lightweight on as he tries to get in the position quick. You see in your bottom left on the other side of the map, Fizzerb takes out Sidrock. So right now it's a 4v2 situation as Big Timer is also taken out by Kaz. So quickly on the A side of the map, where it seems a lot of the action is going down, we see Influence get set up really quick, and they were able to take out J-Cap right there, but Brim and Rambo gets taken out by Kaz as well. So 3v1 situation. What do you think of right now as a player, Astro? Not much as he gets taken out by Brim. Brim got set up in a good spot there, and Rambo just came up real quick and got taken out. Brim was a sneaky beaver, camping out as you see the round-winning kill there. And Influence is coming out hot, not letting that capture the flag game get to him too much.
Yeah, they were really antsy to get this game started this next round after they lost that CTF. I think that they think they're the better team here, and you gotta love their attitude going into this match, staying confident. So right now they have a 1-0 lead in Search and Destroy. It looks like Xtravagant taking a very heavy push, Counter-Strike style right now, pushing the whole team one way. It looks like it's wide open for them right now, but J-Cap picked up a quick kill on Kaz. So looks like they're playing that bomb, Fliz.
Yeah, Rambo's got it. He's high behind B, waiting to hear that the coast is clear. Looks like he's going to jump down. I don't know if you saw him, but I think I saw somebody up there on top, and he must have finally heard him as Fizzerb did come in there and take out Rambo and Sidrock at the same time. So all of a sudden, the momentum shifts a little bit, and the Fluence in the favor of Influence right here, as we got Fizzerb, Brim, Pluto taking on J-Cap and Big Timer. So they weren't able to get that bomb down, and it's not looking good for him right now. As Big Timer's going to try to jump down here. J-Cap took out Pluto. Let's see what they're able to do. It's a 2v2 situation. It's all fair game right here. Fizzerb is coming in big right now in this round, taking out those Sidrock and Rambo early on.
Yeah, Fizzerb sitting at 3-0 right now. But the only problem is I still think the advantage is in favor of Influence right now, as they know that the bomb is down at B. As Rambo was trying to plant, he got cleaned up earlier. So right now, Big Timer and J-Cap are going to have to make a push, get to that B bomb site and pick up the bomb and get a plant down. Minute left on the clock here, Quiz. Let's see if they can do it.
Yeah, you got to come up big, guys, and Search and Destroy. When you are on offense with the bomb, you either have to get a successful detonation and plant on a bomb site, or you must eliminate the entire defensive team. So they have no choice but to either take out Fizzerb and Brim or get on that bomb and plant it. And also another reminder that a bomb does take 7.5 seconds to plant. So the time is dwindling, and we see Brim take out Big Timer and Fizzerb take out J-Cap. So Influence is not letting game 1 get to him at all. And like you stated earlier, Hastro, I am loving the confidence to come in here, not let a game loss get to you, and just bring all that confidence into game 2 as they take a 2-0 lead here on Search and Destroy. This is the kind of matchup we expected. Xtravagant certainly couldn't have anticipated that they would take anything from Influence easily. And let's switch over our player camera to the top team, which is Team Influence. And I want to take a look at Fizzurp because he is doing a lot of work right now for Team Influence.
Yeah, Fizzurp is red hot right now. He's coming in at 4-0 through 2 rounds. And it looks like at the moment he is still playing fairly aggressive with the bomb. He's taking the B domination area mid-map, and he's kind of sitting up here on top of this building on the 2nd floor. See if he can find somebody, pick anybody off pretty quickly. Looks like Influence is going to make the A push here, boys.
Yeah, I see Fizzurp's just hanging out up top, trying to get in that advantageous position to make sure if anybody cuts through B to A, taking the shortcut through the middle, that it's going to be met by Fizzurp's ACR right there. So hanging out, there's no hurry. I like that they're playing it slow and steady. It's very smart and disciplined. You have to be those 2 things on Search and Destroy. It's a fundamental part of the game. Definitely when you switch styles from Capture the Flag and Search and Destroy, from a fast-paced game to a little bit more slow and methodical game type, you've got to change your style of play, and Influence has been doing that great so far as we see them all set up. Pluto is set up on A. Fizzurp's getting ready to jump down. But Sidrock took out Pluto from over there, and Fizzurp turns around quick enough to get JCap out, but now he's got to take out Sidrock. He knows he's over there. JCap almost got the kill on him right there. I mean, that was close. But Sidrock and Rambo are left for Xtravagant, and they're going to have to take out, again, Fizzurp, Brim, and Kaz if they're going to win this round. This is you need to win this round if you're Team Xtravagant. You can't let Influence continue to get hot and take a 3-0 lead on Search and Destroy, because that's pretty much closing up the book. And it looks like they're going to continue to do that as Fizzurp takes out Rambo, and now it is Fizz versus Kaz going against Sidrock. You can't count the 2v1 situation out, but it is looking more and more grim for Xtravagant right now.
Yeah, I mean, you can never count Sidrock out either. The guy is a monster. He's just super clutch. He's a player that is always good in clutch situations, and right here, I really, really like this strategy by Influence. They're pushing together right next to each other. If Sidrock happens to stumble upon one of them, which he does right there, picks up a headshot.
Did you see that? He came in like Superman. I saw him come and do that kill, and then he vanished. Fizzurp has no idea even where he went. I don't know where he went, and I was watching Fizzurp's camera here. So Fizzurp is going to try to get the plan off as Sidrock's moving around like Batman behind enemy lines. Let's see what's going to happen. Like you said, couldn't count him out, and now it's a 1v1 situation. Fizzurp was able to get that bomb off. It's 7.5 seconds to plant, 7.5 seconds to defuse, and he doesn't even know where to hide because he has no idea where Sidrock is right now. And Sidrock's going to have to do something to come in here, and I have no idea what to expect. I think he might just jump down, go Rambo status, take out Fizzurp, and defuse it, but who knows what's going to happen. He knows that he's got to make moves quick.
I have a pretty good idea.
And no, Fizzurp comes up clutch and takes out the Darkwing Knight there. Nice.
Fizzurp, man, he's 7-0 right now.
He's on fire. He is the reason Influence is taking care of business right now. 7-0, guys, on Search and Destroy through 3 rounds. I mean, the kid is hot right now. Slaying cats, Astro. He's slaying cats.
Yeah, I think what's going on there, or what happened right there, is Sidrock really didn't expect Fizzurp to be in that spot. It was way too common, but at the same time, I think Fizzurp just plopped down and said, screw it. I think I'm going to sit right here, and I don't think Sidrock's going to know where I'm at. So
it was smart, though. It was smart. I mean, I would have done the same thing where you have no idea where he's at to do that. He's taking damage right now, Fizzurp is, but he's running away from it. He knew he didn't get too many shots on him right there. He's got the tar, and he decided to go down low. He's on defense, so there's no need to be aggressive. They just got to win this one here to win up a nice 4-0 on Search and Destroy. And I don't know what to tell you. Fizzurp is just, he's making the game breaking right here. So I'm going to see if he's able to continue and close it up for Influence. This is going to be the first time, guys, that Xtravagant has dropped a map in the winners finals. We try to tell you guys, you're watching the best of the best right now. And JCap has finally taken out Fizzurp, where Fizzurp has died for the first time after 3 rounds here on Search and Destroy. He was the last guy to finally die there because everybody else has already racked up deaths for both teams. And now we're looking at a 2v2 situation. I'm sorry, 2v3. And Sidrock takes out Brim, but Pluto exchanges fire and takes out Sidrock there. So now we've got just Rambo and Big Timer going against Pluto, the team captain for Influence.
Oh, Pluto just got off a nice stun right there. He's going to try and defuse it.
Real nice stun. You might get it.
I don't know. This is
I do want to give Pluto props there because that stun, if for whatever reason Big Timer wasn't in position to get that defused, that stun would have lasted enough time. It looks like, as you would have saw, there's Rambo, that he probably would have got that defuse off. Nice smart play by Xtravagant, and they're staying alive right here with the score series 3-1. It's going to have to be a huge comeback for Xtravagant if they think they're going to win this map here. Let's keep it on Fizzorp. He's got the bomb. He's rocking Marathon stopping power. He switched off from the TAR back to the ACR. It seems to be his gun that he uses when he is on the offensive approach of things. And he's moving in back here, going to continue to take it slow as he has all day, and it's paid off for him.
Yeah, right now Fizzorp's going to lock this down into the chicken coop area, and it looks like they're going to try and make another A push, nice and slow. They're keeping it steady. I think it's a good play on their part right now, but you really can't give this round up. You really want to close it out right now, and they're doing a good job of keeping it nice and slow. You have a 3-1 lead. You definitely don't want to let Xtravagant pull this round off and go into the next round possibly having a 3-3 tie after being up 3-0.
And someone in your position, what do you tell to your team when you're down 3-0 like this? How do you get your team back in this game instead of just throwing in the white towel and moving on to game 3? What are some of the things you can say or do as whether you're a leader or a captain of your team to kind of get your team refocused and regrouped and try to come back from being down 3-0 on Search and Destroy?
Well, it's a pretty cliche saying, Quiz, but it's so true. One round at a time. You have to really just kind of buckle down and take it easy and try and focus up on each round, and that's how you do it. One round at a time. You got to just kind of keep calm, communicate, and go from there.
Yeah, I think often really the spiral and downfall of teams that are down is when they start getting upset and frustrated with one another, and that's usually what leads to the loss, and you know, nobody ever comes back from behind when you're getting reprimanded by your own team. Right now we're seeing Pluto on the camera. He's moving a little slow. Kaz is moving around. This has been an interesting, slower approach for Influence to try to get this bomb site off on offense. Fizzorp right here, he has the bomb. 30 seconds left, 37 seconds left on the clock. They look like they're trying to get set up on A and get a plant. He's going to plop down. Out of position. Brim's going to try to move in and get that kill over the tower. He does. Gets the knife on Big Timer, but Xtravagant comes up with the ACR to take out Fizzorp while he's planning, and now Influence, since they waited so long to get a bomb plan off, time is not on their side because they need 7.5 seconds to plan it, and Xtravagant comes in to get the last kill on Kaz there, cleans them up, as it looked like Kaz was probably trying to jump down there quick as he could to get the bomb. Nice play, and Xtravagant continues to stay alive. Maybe they are living by your mildly cliche saying of one round at a time, but as they creep back in here, they win this round coming up, they're going to push it in overtime. And Hasher, explain to the viewers what happens in overtime on Search and Destroy.
Well, the team that's going to have the highest kill-death ratio or the most amount of kills in the round, in the match, is going to have the fourth round defensive side. So it's going to come down to that if this round ends up going to Xtravagant. But right now, Influence is looking to finish strong, and looks like they're coming out. Oh, they just got cleaned up right there.
Quickly
so
it turned into a 3 versus 2 situation. And Kaz takes out Rambo. Nice kills. He moved around the market there. He had Marathon lightweight. That was real nice move by Kaz. And he's set up to here if anybody's at B. But J-Cap, as he was turning around, J-Cap took out Kaz. Nice long-range shooting with the ump there. And now all Influence has left is Brim, as they've got to go against Xtravagant and J-Cap. And he's getting close to where J-Cap just took out Kaz right there. So let's see what happens. It looks like we might see a gunfight going between here and him and Brim here shortly, as he was trying to come up to the B side. He doesn't know where he's at. They're on defense right now. So whether they moved over to bomb side A or not, he's got to make that call and hang out at one of the two as he takes out Xtravagant. Nice movement on Brim's behalf to come up those steps, take out Sid. It's a 1v1 situation. Xtravagant's hopes lies in J-Cap's hands right now to go push this into an overtime. So let's see if J-Cap can come up clutch here and take out Brim to push this in overtime. He knows where he's at, but Brim's got the advantage of being on defense right now and waiting for J-Cap to make a move. And I don't think Brim knows where the bomb is.
Yeah, right now Brim needs to be as cautious as possible. In this situation, 1v1, you might as well lock down one side of the map. And a lot of players might say you should stay in the center of the map and kind of try to pick the player off as they plant a bomb. And it looks like J-Cap went ahead and planted that B-bomb right now, so Brim is going to have to make the defuse. Solid play by Brim still. Right now, he's just going to have to figure out where J-Cap might be, maybe jingle the bomb. And
yeah, I like what Brim's doing. He's playing smart. He came in. He's just as far as where his reticle's been focused on, looking at all the different spots J-Cap possibly. It looks like he went for a jingle there, trying to get J-Cap to come out of hiding. He doesn't have any idea where J-Cap's at, and he's got to make a move. I mean, he's got to defuse this bomb. And I don't think he'd be up there with 12 seconds left on the bomb, so he's going to have to jump down and try to fuse it. And since JCap knows this, there's nothing he can do, and JCap comes in. And well played by JCap. I do want to give Brim props for being patient, locking down, like you said, the one side of the map, and then moving over to get B and try to take JCap out. But JCap played that one smart, was off to the side of the map, and Brim just it came down to too much, not enough time left on the map. And we see there. So 3-3, switching into overtime. This is huge. After being Xtravagant was down 3-0, guys. I thought Influence had it in the bag the way Fizzerp was playing, and Fizzerp kind of died down. Since he was at the 3-0 break, Hasher was 7-0. Since that break, he's 1-3. So his contribution to the team and now lack thereof the past 3 rounds has really caused Xtravagant to get back on the horse and come back into this game. And now we see Pluto and Kaz left for Influence quick, while Big Timer, Rambo, and JCap are all left for Xtravagant. And now it is just the team captain for Influence in this 3-versus-1 situation. Annie is on offense. So all of a sudden, Astro, my mind is just spinning over here. Influence looks like they're about to drop this map after being up 3-0.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate for them right now. They only have Pluto left on their side, and it's a 1v3 situation. They were up 3 games to nothing, and looks like they let Xtravagant sneak back in, and it happens. Wiz, this happens sometimes. It happens in matches with, you know, some of the best pro teams. Just because you have a 3-0 lead doesn't mean you have the game locked down. You always got to focus up and make sure that you finish.
Yeah, no, I just, you know, like after Xtravagant not dropping any maps, any games at all, I thought this was it. I thought Influence was like ready to roll, and this was going to be kind of the downfall of Xtravagant losing this game number 2 here. But they came back again. Just say Influence was up on game 1, capture the flag. They were up 1-0. And then you saw Xtravagant just turn around and come back and win capture the flag game 1, 3-1. And now after being up 3-0 on Search, you know, they turned it around. And I know it happens a lot, but I'll be telling you, I certainly had my odds after seeing 3-0 that Influence was going to take it home. Pluto get drop shots. Rambo there. Rambo looked like he might have been priming a grenade or a stun or something there, because he was not able to get that kill out there, as he looked like he had something in his hand. And Pluto gets a nice kill, taking him one guy at a time here. He's got to make a move, though. 30 seconds left. He's probably not going to eliminate the other 2 players for Team Xtravagant, which is JCap and Big Timer. So he's going to have to probably get a plant off here, maybe a jingle, try to get some attention, fake plant here or something. But 18 seconds left is not giving him much time, and he is met by a stun. He doesn't know where to throw that Semtex. Another stun. So, yeah, yep. And Big Timer takes out Pluto right there. So Xtravagant comes back to win game number 2. After being down 3-0 against Team Influence, they go ahead and win 4 rounds straight to take game number 2 and the series lead 2-0. So the Kings on the throne, Influence, our number 1 seed, look to be dethroned in the winners finals by Xtravagant. So far in this game, let's bring up the scoreboard here for the Search and Destroy scores, and Hashro break down what we saw going on here in game number 2 by the numbers.
Well, it looks like Fizzerp had a really strong start. He came out of the gate 7-0 in that 3-0 lead, and it looks like he kind of dwindled out a little late. He kind of fizzed, and he's coming in at 8-4. JCap on the other side for Xtravagant came up huge at 6-4, and so did Sidrock at 8-6. So kudos to Xtravagant, who still has yet to lose a map in the playoff bracket here on the MLG Pro Circuit.
Guys, if you're just tuning in, this is game number 2 that just got wrapped up. Search and Destroy Karachi, where Xtravagant just came back, won it 4-3. They were playing tonight over the PlayStation Network for free as they're competing in the online Pro Circuit event number 2. We've got one more event after this, and then, guys, the National Championship is going to be in Dallas, Texas. We're going to cut to a quick commercial break, but we'll be back to bring Game 3 Demolition Scrapyard.